Hi, I am the grateful and victorious Tina Maria Scott, and I am back with Victorious Thought number 14. And it is Wisdom is Victorious Today. Yes. So the dictionary says wisdom is the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. The quality of being wise. Second definition says the ability to make a decision based on the combination of knowledge, experience, and intuitive understanding. Yes, yes, we have all of that together, and it will allow us to be wise the more experience we have. And then one of the most important things is our intuition, which I call the Holy Spirit. In the Bible, it talks about Jesus going away and leaving us a comforter. That comforter is the Holy Spirit. Everything we need to know, the Spirit lets us know. Yes, yes. So we have to listen to our the inner knowing. That's the Holy Spirit. That's our intuitive nature. It's given to us. We don't have to go outside. We don't have to ask nobody else. All we have to do is just be still, open up our hearts, our eyes, and our ears, and just be present, and the Holy Spirit will tell us everything we need to know. Yes. Wisdom is a precious gift from the Holy Spirit. I'm talking about wisdom being victorious today. Yes. When I think about wisdom, I have to think about my parents and my grandparents. They shared a lot of wisdom. And so I'm going to share some of the wisdom with you, some of the wisdoms that were shared with me from my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and grandfather on my mother's side. Okay, so mama always used to say, when you pray, you have to feel it. You have to really feel it. And it's something because when I was going through when I was going through training to become a spiritual practitioner, my teacher, and I love her for it today, Deborah. She used to always give me back my prayer, my affirmative prayer. We had to write out affirmative prayers, and she used to give it back to me and just look at me. You are not feeling this. And I'd be like, she just picking on me. She don't like me. But you know what? It seemed like she was giving it back to me just about every week. She was giving it back to me. You're not feeling this. And so I'm so grateful that she does that, because today, hearing her voice and hearing my mom's voice saying, you have to feel it. It's not just about saying a whole bunch of words. You have to feel it with every fiber in your being when we're praying. That's what praying is about. Feeling it, knowing it, expecting it, receiving it, open ourselves up to receive whatever it is that we're asking divine love for. Okay, so, and Mama used to always say, she still says it. I'm blessed Mom is still here with me. When we have disagreements, she always tell me, "You're not looking at you're not looking at both sides of it. You got to look at the whole thing. You have to look at all sides of it." And she's absolutely right. We can't just look, how Tina Maria has her viewpoint, Mama has her viewpoint, or whoever have their viewpoint. We have to look at both sides. We can't just look at the way, I can't just look at the way, I'm thinking. We're all different. We were raised different. We think different. And everybody's feelings matter. They are important. They're real. We should never discount each other's feelings. Tell somebody, oh, that ain't true. That it may not be true for you, but yes, it is true for them. So let's acknowledge one another when we come to each other with if we having a disagreement or something, being willing to agree to disagree without discounting one another's feelings. Okay, so that's a big one for me is to look at both sides of it. Because, see, years ago, I used to live in the victim state of mind. Not to say that things weren't happening, because things did happen, but I tell you, I had a PhD in victimhood. But I no longer do that because that will make you sick. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know when we live in a victim state of mind, it will make us sick. That's not a place we want to be. That's not a place we want to be. I'm telling you, ask me how I know. So let's move on to my daddy, Richard, my daddy, my daddy. My daddy used to say, baby, your word is all you have. If you say that you're going to do something, do it. And I'm really a stickler about that. If I say that I'm going to do something and I don't feel like doing it, I've said, "Oh God, I didn't said I was going to do this." So now what I try to do is I'll tell people I'll see, or I'll get back to you. I try not to always say yes because sometimes we say yes, and in that moment we really mean it. But as weeks go on, days go on, we may not feel like it. So it's always best for me to say, "I'll see." Yes, because my word is all I have. That's what my daddy told me, baby, your word is all you have. So, and another thing he told me was if I want to know something about somebody, go straight to the person and ask them um, and let it come from them instead of asking somebody else. Because if you go to somebody asking them about someone else, they can tell you anything. A lot of the times they tell you stuff that's not true. So it's always best to go to that person. If somebody come to you and telling you what somebody else done said, don't take their word for it. Go to them and ask them, did they really say it or did they do it? Because people got a great imagination. They'll make up all kind of things about something somebody done said or did, and they didn't do it. Ask me how I know. Okay, so always go to the person and ask them if something has been said or done that you want to know. All right. And then let's see what else Daddy used to say. Uh, what is it? Did I? Okay. Oh, if I want something done and I can do it myself. At one time in my life, I believed that. I still kind of believe it, depending on the situation, because sometimes when you have a lot to do, it's better to like pay someone to do something for you that needs to be done, and you know that they're going to do it well. And so when you have a lot of things on your plate, it's a good thing to get some of them those things off of your plate so you won't feel overwhelmed. So if I'm in a situation to where, I feel like I can do it without feeling overwhelmed, then I will do it. If I'm in a situation where I feel like I need some assistance, I'm learning how to ask for help. But it's still in my mind. If you want something done and you can do it yourself, do it. And it's nothing wrong with asking people for help. And that's a big one for me too. I'm good at wanting to help somebody, but when it comes to me, I'm giving it a second thought. Oh, I can do that. I can do it. No, ask for help. And the beautiful thing is, I learned when I had an experience with breast cancer, is people, oh God, people that you don't even know are willing to help you. So yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one that try to do everything on my own. That doesn't work. It'll wear you out. You want some energy left. Okay, so ask for help. There's a lot of kind people out here that's willing to help. And a lot of times you don't have to pay them. Everybody don't want to be paid. I do a lot of stuff and don't get paid for it, you know? So just like I do it, there's a lot of folks out here that do it too. All right. So don't let not having the funds to be able to pay someone stop you from asking for help, because a lot of people will help you without getting paid. All right. So let's talk about Nana. Nana used to always say, baby, trust God. God ain't sleep. God sees all things. God sees and hears all things. Trust God. Yes. And then my grandpa, used to say when I would go visit him, he was in a nursing facility before he died. And I would go visit him once a week. And I would always ask him, Grandpa, do you want me to bring you anything back? And he would say, baby, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Yes, yes. And I think about that when I get into that state of mind, lack thinking. And I have to remind myself, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Yes. Okay, so I'm talking about wisdom being victorious today. Just like I have some words of wisdom that is etched in my heart, I'm sure you do too. And if you would like to share, please share in the comments section. I ask you to please like this video, share this video. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the video. And I am the grateful and victorious Tina Maria Scott. I look forward to coming back next week. All right. Goodbye for now.